I replayed through all of Pokemon Ruby because I don't know, I was bored, I guess. So without further ado, enjoy the video. We start off in the back of a truck moving to our new house. Our mom is talking about oh, you were here. Like, I care. I just want to fight Pokemon. I just want to kill Pokemon. My mom takes me inside where these big fucking Pokemon dudes are moving all their stuff in. I go to my room and I just like fuck with my clock a bunch for no reason. Then without notifying them, we just like walk into these people's houses like fucking maniacs. Turns out she has a kid my age and I just like walk in her room. I'm a weirdo. What am I doing? Anyways, I talk to her and then I find her father getting mauled to death by a Poochyena. To save his life, he told me to grab a Pokemon from his bag and fight the Poochyena. I grab a Torchic and absolutely slaughter the Poochyena. Side note, I am absolutely terrible with Pokemon names. I'm gonna mispronounce most of them. Fucking deal with it. Anyways, I save his life and he tells me I can keep the Pokemon and I meet him in his lab. Farmer! He tells me I should go meet up with his daughter, so I do. But not before leveling my Pokemon up a little bit. I find her and then she wants me to fight her, so I do and I win. She goes back down and waits for me as I beat up a bunch more Pokemon. My mother gives me some fresh new cakes and tells me I should go visit my father. And so I do. But first I pick up this Pokemon named Baby Man. I go say hi and this nerd walks up and he's all like, I need help with Pokemon. I can't get Pokemon. I want a Pokemon. I'm moving. I need Pokemon. So I go help him capture Pokemon and we meet up back with my father. And my father pretty much just says, you're too weak to fight me. Come back when you're stronger. So I will come back when I'm stronger, father. I venture off to find my first badge, and this guy wants to get high on shrooms before this guy tries to jump us. And then he jumps behind me like a weirdo. You're a Pokemon trainer. You fight him. Grown-ass man, by the way. Anyways, I kill this guy's Pokemon and he like runs off or whatever, I don't know. Probably not important. I'm sure it won't be like a plot point later on or anything. Anyways, I made it to Rustboro. But then suddenly... Farmer! Evolved. I went out and trained all my Pokemon, including this new one I forgot to mention. His name is Bull. And then I went to challenge the gym. I already defeated the first two, so I just kind of walked past them. This fight did go pretty good, but I did have one casualty, and that was Baby Man. No. But besides that, it was a fine fight, I guess. After I got the badge, this druggie got his shit stolen again, so I had to go get it back. He also took this old dude's bird. That's kind of messed up, man. Why would you steal a bird? That's kind of messed up. Anyways, I beat his ass and I take the shit back. This guy gets his bird back and I go take the Devon goods back to the other dude. He tells me to go to his office and then his boss makes me mail some shit to some other dude in another city. Luckily that dude from earlier, the old dude with the bird, he's a boat captain and he sails me to this place I'm trying to go to. I see a gym though and my ape brain tells me to go fight it, so I do. And I win! He tells me I have the ability to use Flash if I get the HM thing for it or whatever, the CD, I guess. Like I said, I don't know shit about Pokemon. I'm just doing this for fun. Then I walk into this cave and it's so annoying and I hate that this guy gives me the Flash thing, so I use it and I hate this cave. And I'm not gonna harp on this cave because I hate it. And I give this guy his letter and then I go to the other town to deliver these Devon goods to this one dude. But it turns out he's not even fucking there, so I gotta go scavenger hunt through the city so I can find him. I go in here and I'm like, oh no, there's no way he'd make me pay to go see him. But lo and behold, oh wait, hold on, Baby Man is evolving. Anyways, lo and behold, he was in here the whole fucking time. I fought off some goons and then I gave him his packages. He got a new Pokemon and I named it Lint. And another one I named Kyber and Ball evolved. I fought May and won, and then I battled this little freak and then won, and then I beat the gym because I'm good. He gave me Shockwave, which I gave to Lint, and I also got a bicycle. I scour people's houses until I find Rock Smash. This guy just gives it to me. I ride up here, break these rocks, and these guys want to give me an interview for some reason. So I beat their ass and tell them the fight was...
It's fantastic. Say that again?
It was, these guys like grumble at me and go, you can't be here. Then I found this area where these guys are fucking with a professor or something. I don't know. And then some more dudes show up. Apparently it's Team Aqua and they want to kill these dudes. Anyways, they scare Team Magma off and then they tell me, oh, we don't like those guys. You should help us kill them or whatever. Then I find this guy who looks like a fancy rock. So I obviously name him Rock. I left the cave and it turns out the cave led me back to Rustboro, so naturally I decided to walk into this dude's house and he gives me the ability to cut things. Thanks, man. This random couple is separated by some rocks, so I break the rocks and they can see each other, whatever. Those dudes from earlier are gone, so I ride the cable car up the mountain. People are fighting left and right once I get up here, so I just walk past them, get away from the crowd, and I go to this dude. But right before I reach him, evolves into a Blaziken. And with a newly evolved Pokemon and this evil dude in front of me, I was confident I'd win a fight against him, so I killed him. Well, I didn't kill him, I beat all his Pokemon, but you know, what difference does it make? I guess he's still alive. Shut up. Whatever, this dude comes back and he says, oh, thank you so much. We could have done it without you. Whoa, you're so cool and awesome. And there was a meteorite here, so I take it. Cause it's shiny and I want it. After I get off the mountain, I find a little town called Lava Ridge and I find a gym here too. And this one's actually significant because after this one, I get to go back and fight my dad and show him how powerful I become. And after a bunch of jumping through puddles, I finally get to the leader's room. This is it. This is the fight that decides if I get to go home and win a fight against my dad. This is going to be really intense. I hope I can do this. Yeah, I won. It really wasn't that hard. I won. I leave and I see May, who gives me these go goggles so I can go through the sand. It's actually very kind of her. So I do. Honestly, this part's not important. I just fight a couple dudes. I go to Professor Cosmo, who's that weird science nerd from earlier, and I give him this meteor because apparently he wanted it. I make it back to Petalburg and I walk inside the gym. I was told that apparently my father was really happy to battle me. Since I'd trained my Pokemon a little bit too much, most of these guys are pretty easy to fight. I finally get to the leader, my father. He explains to me that he feels happy and anxious about this moment. So as we go to fight, I win. Yeah, I don't know, I win. I can't believe it. I lost to my own son. Read it in a week, bitch. Give me my badge, old man.
Oh, yeah, Wally's parents came calling earlier and they said they had a present or something. You should go check that out.
Okay. After that, I decide to go see my mom and tell her hi. She gives me this amulet coin and tells me if I ever need to go home, it's okay. Then I go talk to Wally's dad and he gives me the ability to surf. Scabber! Needs to evolve before she can use it, so I go do that. I catch another Pokemon and I got a little guy. After I evolve, this guy wants me to do some side mission or something. I don't know. I go do it. I don't really question it. Also, I know you're almost 9 minutes into the video, and thank you for that, but could you like and subscribe? I know everyone asks, but I'm pretty small in the YouTube space and I don't really have very many subs, so it would help out a ton. You can always unsubscribe later if you don't like my videos. I don't know. You're this far into this video, come on. Anyways, I'm not gonna bore you anymore. Let's just get back to it. This old trainer met me in Dewford or something. I don't remember that. But no, he just pretty much says yo and dips. I actually really struggled with this one because there was no Pokemon centers, so I just couldn't heal my Pokemon, so I was struggling. I got to this final area. I beat these guys pretty easily. In all honesty, I beat her pretty easy too. The professor wanted to give me a Pokemon, but I didn't have space, so I went up and put up a Pokemon and then got it. At this point, I had healed my Pokemon. I want to go defeat the gym, but I couldn't go down. It was weird. But then this dude is back and he gives me fucking more goggles apparently, and then now I can see the Pokemon that was hiding there. Now that I'm able to, I decided not the gym. I go to gym, and just like every time, I defeated the gym first try. Second, third. Right, whatever. At least I got it eventually, right? I leave that area and I travel down and find more Team Magma members. They're going somewhere. They said like Mount Pierre or something like that. And actually that's right below us, so I go to it. Kind of just run my way through, get all the way to the top. I fight some goons and I win. And I get to the top and I see this weirdo holding 2 old people hostage, I think that's what's going on. He's talking about he needs like a blue orb and a red orb, and he have one of them now. So I have to get the other one so that way he can't have both of them. Blue orb, blue red. What? The old purple give me the red orb, and then I go get the other guy. He's doing an interview about a project he's doing, and then suddenly Team Magma's just in here stealing their submarine to go to fucking Lily Cove. That's messed up, man. You can't be stealing shit like that. As the man I apparently am, I go help him. I get to Lily Cove and his goons are just everywhere. So I show, like, I get some hints, and they pretty much tell me exactly where he is. But before I get to that, I find May, and she wants to battle me. I wipe the floor with her. I'm talking, I think I killed her Pokemon, like, actually, the way I killed them, the way I got to them, I think I genuinely just fucking killed them. She talks about, she's gonna go home pretty soon, and I'm talking about, like, I gotta stop these Team Magma guys, and I'm gonna also go become really famous Pokemon trainer at that one place that you'll see later on. Anyways, I get to the place, the hideout, and this place is confusing, but I eventually get there. I gotta fight the guy. But apparently he was just a distraction while, like, Team Magma escaped. So I just kind of, like, watch as they leave. After that, I do my best to just follow them, go on Route 124. And while I'm out there, I find a funny little town. It's called Moss Deep City. And as I'm out training my Pokemon, Baby Man evolves into a Gardevoir. You. Fun fact, before I knew what Gardevoir was and Pokemon in general, I watched my dad play the God of War series, so anytime I heard Gardevoir, I thought they were talking about the God of fucking War. Anyways, I get back to the town and I find a gym, and my ape brain go, ooh, monkey, I need to fight gym. I also accidentally left my Gardevoir, Baby Man, as my, like, main Pokemon the entire game. And this was a psychic type gym, so that was annoying. Yeah, so I get to the gym leader, and there's just 2 of them. So I guess I'm fighting 2 people at once. It's not a hard fight because Firebird is just, like, so overpowered because I don't train anyone else but Firebird. But the problem was my second Pokemon kept dying, so I had to just keep exchanging them in and out. I did win, so I believe that means I'm at 7 badges now. After walking around the town, I accidentally walk into Steven's house, and he gives me the ability to dive underwater. Pretty much those darker spots in the water, I can go down into those, and there might be stuff down there. But none of my Pokemon can actually use the ability, so I go out and get a Pokemon that can. I get a Tentacool, and I name him Swid. For the next half hour or so, I just kind of level up my Pokemon and explore. After a bit of exploring, I figure out where I'm supposed to go. I find the submarine by accident, and I fight the people up near it. I went through this little area. I got to this area. This was a nightmare. I'm talking, this took way too long. I could not move these boulders in the correct order, man. Eventually, I got through. And the Team Magma dude was talking about some, I'm gonna make more land, and the goddamn gonna make more land for me. So the stupid ass makes me fight him. I win. After I win, he gets kind of irritated, I guess, and was like,
I'm gonna release the blue orb, and now Gardon's gonna do my bidding.
And then Gardon dips. Apparently Maxie here thought he was gonna do his bidding or whatever, but instead he actually started burning the ocean. Steven shows up and he's like, hey man, what the fuck is going on here? Something bad is happening. The ocean is fucking evaporating. I'm gonna go to Sutopolis and see what's going on, because I think it's going on there. So I do the same thing. I follow him to Sutopolis. I find him and he Apparently I'm the only one who can fix this. Since I have the red orb, they say I have to do it, and they make me go in the cave and find Gardon by myself. I walk into the Cave of Origin and it just keeps rumbling and rumbling the closer I get, and once I actually find Gardon, I have to fight him. I set off the red orb and I enter a battle with Gardon. Yeah. They kind of hype him up too much, honestly. It was pretty easy. I just did one hit and then I captured him. It was real easy. I have him in my Pokédex now. Steven pretty much tells me, yeah, we owe it to you, thank you, man, and then dips. And then I go in and I fight the gym leader who was also there earlier. Honestly, it was a pretty good battle, but I still won because I'm better than everyone. I'm the best. I'm the best in the world. I get my final badge, which means I can finally fight the big guys. I had to quickly press record real quick because Wally walked up to me while I was almost there and picked a fight. So I brutally destroyed his Pokemon and I kept walking because I don't have time for you, Wally. Fuck you. Here I am. Evergrande City. Time to fight. Before I actually do fight, I leveled up my Pokemon a bunch because there was no way I was getting through. I could barely pass through with just my Firebird. Eventually I walk in and I start my first of 4 fights. I was playing it safe most of this fight because I knew I had 3 other opponents and I don't want to waste all my moves on this guy. So I kind of sacrificed a few of my other Pokemon, plus I have like a bunch of revives. So I should be fine. I should be fine. My second fight is where it actually gets somewhat difficult. She had Dusclopses and I hate Dusclopses. I hate these motherfuckers so much. She had mostly ghost types and I just hate fighting ghost types so much. Luckily I got lucky. Luckily I got lucky. That sounds weird to say. Oh yeah, but yeah, I won. This next one was real easy because it's ice types and ice is weak to fire, I believe. I don't know. It was easy. The whole fight took like 6 minutes, man. This last guy just had a bunch of dragons. It was so annoying. I wouldn't say this fight was difficult, it was just like an annoying fight. It was just like, I just didn't like fighting him. He was just an annoying guy to fight. Like all he did was just keep healing his Pokemon over and over again. Like I won, but it was just a bad fight. I didn't like it. And now there's one more fight. I gotta fight Steven. What kind of dumbass name is Steven? Yeah, no, I won. This lasted 3 minutes. This was a 3.5 minute fight. This was the easiest fight I've ever fought. Like, Steven was hyped up to be this really strong Pokemon trainer, and he just kind of sucked. Like, how the hell was Steven here a champion? Someone make sense of that for me, please? Like, this guy was just ass. But that's a good thing, though. I love butt. Steven here is trying to give me a nice little pep talk, and May comes in just like, you made a Pokemon. I will give you you won? Fucking apparently everyone followed me here because also Dr. Birch is here. He's like, yeah, he quit. Steven tells me I should follow him and then says these guys can't come because they're fucking losers. This room is apparently where they keep records of the best Pokemon trainers in the world. So I put my Pokemon in the thing and they're like, wow, you're so cool. And then I go home. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. I spent like a month on this video, maybe more. I don't know, I had a bunch of fun making it, and it's really like cool that someone's watching it right now, so I really appreciate you. Thank you.